It's no secret that reviews are incredibly important for effective local SEO. A search like pizza or family law attorney, those are really influenced by your review count. However, the URLs that you might give to a customer to ask for a review are really long. So in this video, I'm going to show how to shorten those URLs into an easy to use format so that you can give a happy customer an easy to use link when you ask him or her for a review. Let's get started. The first thing that we need to understand before we dive into the pool about getting reviews on Google or Yelp is that technically speaking, this is a violation of terms of service on both Google and Yelp. So do everything at your own risk. Just sort of realize that essentially if you don't own a restaurant or a bar or something fun where people spontaneously, write a review because look at them, they're so awesome. If you own a plumbing company or probate law firm or something like that, people will not spontaneously write a review of you on these systems. So just realize that the official review policy that you can't and shouldn't ask for reviews will collide with the real world reality that the only people that are going to review you are people that are really mad. So just understand that and proceed at your own risk. All right, so step one in generating these URLs is let's realize what the problem is. So I'm going to use the example here of the DMV in Needles, California. So I have a little link to you. I don't know if you've ever been lucky enough to be in Needles. It's a very warm community in Southern California near the Arizona border. And the DMV, of course, is our wonderful Department of Motor Vehicles here in California. Now, here's sort of the deal. If you go to Google and you put in DMV Needles, California, you will see the review icon over here. And if you click on that icon, that's where the reviews are written. And you can see here, this is how someone will write a review, right? Now, look at that wonderful URL that Google gives you to give out to customers, right? It's really ridiculous and nearly impossible. So what you'd have to do is say, go to Google, search for our business name, click on the review link, and it's really too complicated. So we don't want to do that. We want to make it simple and easy for people. So with respect to Google, the first and easiest way to do is there's a little tool, there's a free tool that I have a link for you for there, and you type in your business name, so DMV, and you put in your postal code, which in this case is 92363. And you hit get the Google review links, and this little widget guy is going to go find it for us. You're going to hit continue. And then once that's done thinking, you'll have the really horrible URL is there. I like this top one, so then I'm just going to right click and copy it. And then I'm going to go to tinyurl.com, and I have the link for you in the materials. And I'm going to paste that horrible, ugly Google review. And here you can customize it. So let me zoom in here. So you can copy your horrible Google URL here, and you can type in here something like review DMV Needles now or something, and hit make tiny URL, and that's going to then give you this short URL that you can put in an email or something. And if someone clicks on that in an email, watch what happens. It takes them right to where they can write the review. So it's really nice to do it in that system. The other way that you can do it is you can go to Google and you can just manually get it. You can go DMV Needles, California. Of course, this would be your own business name. You have to find your business and then click on that link over here. So you put up here, Joe's Pizza, Needles, California, and then you find your review link over here, and then click on that link, and then again, copy that huge URL, and then go to tinyurl. You can also go to a service called Bitly. And if you sign up for an account on Bitly, they'll allow you to shorten it to customize it. And then again, now that you have a bit.ly URL, you can put that little teeny URL in an email, and it will produce the write a review information. Now, with respect to Yelp, it's really a similar system. You're going to go to Yelp. You're going to find DMV near Needles, California. So you'd find your business on Yelp. Yelp URLs are not quite as bad as Google URLs. Right-click, copy, or Control-C copy, and then go over to tinyurl.com, paste, and then again you can customize it. Review Needles, Yelp, DMV, or something, and then hit Make Tiny, and again you've got a short little URL. So you're going to end up sending that URL. This is for those people who are Yelpers. So once you know the URLs that you want, you can use these services, the Google Review Generator or just Yelp, and then you can use tinyurl or bit.ly to shorten the URLs so you have something you can give out to customers that's easy. Now remember, right, proceed at your own risk. Both Google and Yelp very much say you should do nothing, which I'm not going to get up on my soapbox, but let's think about the reality. It's very rare for someone to say, wow, I got my toilet fixed. It's amazing. Let me go write a review of my amazingly fixed toilet on Yelp. I mean, let's be honest and let's be real. That's not very common. And so those reviews that you read on Google or Yelp of all sorts of businesses like plumbers, like probate attorneys, like even some of your gardening services, right? A lot of those reviews have been solicited. I'm not saying that they're faked, but they have been pushed. Hey, could you do us a favor? Now let's talk just for a second about that mechanism. So you have those shortened URLs in hand for Google and Yelp, the two most important review services. Here's essentially what many people do, and shout out to the lawyer community. I am not advocating that you do this. I am just explaining what is being done in the real world. So after you get your toilet fixed, after you get your leaves cleaned up, the person who is the employee says, hey, happy customer, could you do us a huge favor and share us an honest review about your experience on Google, on Yelp? And I have a little sample boilerplate email that people send out. So it says, hey, we really want to thank you for the opportunity to service you at the DMV of Needles. We love helping customers, and we're so happy that you stopped by our friendly, warm DMV in Needles. Here's how you do it. You just go to this Google URL, and notice when you click, it's going to pop up the review box on Google. It's really nifty on Google. So we're just saying go there, log in, click blue, write a review. You may have to create a Google account, write a short, honest review of your experience. Similarly on Yelp, you can just go here, write your review, off you go. So that's a short boilerplate of kind of how it is done. Again, I am not advocating that you do this. I am just explaining how it is being done across many, many businesses that are not in those sort of fun communities like sushi restaurants and bars and things like that, or Disneyland. If you are a glutton for punishment, I have the links here, and you can read both the official Google and Yelp policies about how reviews, which essentially is going to say do nothing, and you can also read about whether unicorns are real and whether politicians lie as well. My point being that the official policies and the way it actually works are very, very different in the review ecosystem. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please put those in the YouTube description, and please subscribe to our channel.